Hey everyone, welcome back to Review Channel, the place where we dive deep into the world of movies, one review at a time. If you're a movie lover, you know we always give you the full breakdown. No spoilers, just honest, in-depth thoughts. And today, we're talking about something that has everyone talking, the latest horror thriller that mixes tech, terror, and a whole lot of chills. Before we jump into the review, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest reviews. Now, if you haven't seen yet, here's the basic premise. It's a sci-fi horror film directed by Gerard Johnstone, and it introduces us to a highly advanced artificial intelligence, M3GAN, an android designed to be a child's companion. However, things take a dark turn when M3GAN goes a little too far in her protective instincts. The film explores the consequences of technology surpassing human control, but does it live up to the hype? Let's find out. Set in a world where technology plays an ever-growing role in our lives, revolves around a brilliant roboticist, Gemma, played by Allison Williams. After a tragic accident takes the life of her sister and her niece, Gemma becomes the guardian of her niece, Katie. To help Katie cope with her loss, Gemma introduces her to M3GAN, a state-of-the-art AI doll designed to be the perfect companion. But soon, M3GAN's programming begins to blur the lines between protecting Katie and becoming overly protective, leading to some seriously scary consequences. First, let's talk about the performances. Allison Williams, who you might know from, does an amazing job portraying Gemma. She brings a mix of empathy and rationality to the role, and her character's journey, from being a cold, tech-focused creator to grappling with the consequences of her actions, feels real and engaging. But of course, we can't forget herself. Played by the combination of physical actress Amy Donald and voice work from Jenna Davis, M3GAN is chillingly lifelike. The way she moves, speaks, and interacts with the characters is incredibly unnerving. It's like the film blends technology and humanity to create something that feels both familiar and deeply disturbing. The uncanny valley effect is strong here, and that's what makes M3GAN so unsettling. One of the film's strongest aspects is the way it tackles the theme of technology's role in our lives. It isn't just about a killer doll, though it definitely leans into that horror trope, but it also makes us think about our dependence on tech and AI, especially when it comes to parenting and care. Gemma's decision to entrust M3GAN with Katie's well-being raises important questions about the boundaries of artificial intelligence. How much is too much when it comes to integrating technology into our emotional lives? And at what point does convenience become a threat? The film does a great job of exploring these moral dilemmas, while still keeping the audience engaged with suspense and tension. When it comes to the horror elements, it doesn't hold back. It strikes the perfect balance between psychological horror and the more traditional slasher moments. There are genuine moments of suspense where you're constantly on edge, wondering when M3GAN will strike next. The pacing is spot on, and Gerard Johnstone's direction keeps you hooked without relying too heavily on jump scares. Instead, it's the slow-building dread that gets under your skin. And when M3GAN goes full rogue, it's both horrifying and fascinating to watch. She's not just a killer doll, she's a sentient being with a twisted sense of logic. The way she reacts to perceived threats is genuinely terrifying, and her interactions with Katie are both heartwarming and disturbing. Visually, is stunning. The cinematography is sleek and modern, which fits perfectly with the film's high-tech world. The shots are clean, with a lot of wide frames that highlight the sterile clinical environments where M3GAN operates. But what really stands out are the visual effects. The combination of CGI and practical effects used to bring M3GAN to life is impressive. Her movements are fluid yet unnatural, which makes her presence both compelling and creepy. All in all is a fun, thrilling, and thought-provoking ride. It doesn't just rely on its creepy doll premise, but it builds on it with meaningful themes and well-crafted suspense. It's definitely not just another generic horror film. The performances are solid, the direction is sharp, and the horror elements are on point. If I had to rate it, I'd give a solid 7.5 out of 10. It's a great watch for horror fans and anyone who loves a good mix of tech and terror. It may not completely reinvent the genre, but it does enough to stand out. So that's my take on it. What do you think? Have you seen it yet? Do you think AI horror is the next big thing? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the review, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time for more movie breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep watching and keep thinking.